Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. Make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can get notified every time that a new read is posted. It definitely helps out the channel. This read is going to be for Cancer. So this has to do with winning and it all being worth it. So only you know what that means. The emotions or messages that were pulled for this read is I'm moving on and letting go. I'm so grateful for you. You're not alone. Maybe you're not attracted to someone or something. You're not scared of someone or something, or you shouldn't be. You're not upset about someone or something, or you shouldn't be upset. You're not perplexed, and you're not anxious. That's a lot to be winning. Congratulations, Cancer. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on the time that has been offered and is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. Cancer, for you, I see you in this Queen of Rods energy. In this energy, I'm seeing someone that is down to earth, someone that is strong, determined. People are comfortable, even animals are comfortable enough to rest around you. You know, like, yeah. In this energy, someone is very strong, confident, responsible, and maybe even admired or looked up to. Like, people feel safe around this person. And whenever I see any rod in someone's hand, it always makes me think about that. Thy rod and thy staff are with me. So just someone that has God's support to be able to lead. That's what I'm seeing. The offer was sweet, caring, good. In this Queen of Rods energy, you're being perceived or received in that way as a caring and good person, someone that's sweet. And I'm seeing that that's not shocking or startling to people. So your overall position or energy in this cycle is the King of Swords paired with the Four of Swords. So someone that is willing and ready and able to take on the battle and is able to also understand the balance that is necessary for rest. So this is given like a work-life balance. And considering some of the card that I see smack dead in the middle of this, I can understand why, and we'll get into it. I'm not seeing any challenge cards on the table that have been pulled for this read, so any of the downright position emotions or words that have been shared towards the beginning of the read, if any cards are flipped in reverse, then we'll know where they're coming from, right? So let's get into the read. You're being perceived in this work-life balance type of energy position through your cycle as playful, fun, frisky, even entertaining, and clean. Not foul, not dirty, not filthy. Okay? So some other topics that may be related to this are that you may be searching online, or someone may be searching you online or looking you up to pay you, or you may be making orders online or paying someone else. And then I'm also seeing the word chains. So it could represent like people that you have bonds with. It could also represent trust. And my hands are like this, so you could maybe have, like, you could be open to receive. I said bonds and trust, and then my hands were in this position. So like open to receive bonds and trust. Trust bonds. That's a thing, right? I think so. I think trust bonds are a thing. Maybe someone is paying you, or you've paid someone something. Somewhere along the lines there are trust bonds involved. And as far as you winning, like I said, it's worth it. So you could be okay. All right, so the first card for this read is the Four of Cups. I mean, you starting out real strong. You're starting out real strong. And it's Four of Cups energy, because it's saying that in the past maybe there were certain things that you regret. And the only reason why I say that is because I know what card comes before this. The card that comes before this is the Three of Cups, right? The Three of Cups is communion, a group, communication, like talking to people, getting together, having a conversation, right? And then you started out though in the Four of Cups. So maybe some type of group communication, you like may have regret being involved in that conversation, or you may be reflecting on the communion that you have with others, right? And because you were able to reflect on the communion that you had with others, see, you're thinking, like I said, trust and bonds, and you may be evaluating what's important to you, what matters. I just did a read for another sign where we were talking about the importance of what matters most to you. I think that it was Capricorn, because it was like an inner child coming through or something like that, maybe. And then there's the Four of Cups, where like the divine is coming in with an offer, maybe information, a relationship, partnership, or you won something. So I'm seeing that maybe that's your vision, that's your prophecy, or that was your prophecy, like you, okay. And I'm seeing that it's not pathetic. And maybe at first in the past it was like an unappointed prophecy, though it's being made clear through the vision. Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because there's the Magician card energy in the center of it, where you're mastering your skills, talents, whatever you've been working on. And this overall energy for that cycle has been proving that you've been mastering your work-life balance with this King of Swords and Four of Swords. Like, if God, source, universe that provides you the energy is saying now you need to rest, you're like, okay, I'm going to rest. The win is worth it, right? And I'm seeing that with this Mastery card. It's ancient, mature. You're demonstrating mature ancestry, ancient ancestry. You're patriotic, nationalistic, loyal, public-spirited, and unfrazzled, worn out, or exhausted. So you learn how to balance your energies, girl or boy. Now, a card that was pulled that dropped to the floor, right? And it could have landed downright or upright. This just reminds me of that song by Mulatto where she's like, put it on the floor again. And it says believable. So Spirit is putting it on the floor, like, you're really mastering this. The win is worth it. Right, putting it on the floor, like, put it on the floor again, it's because I'm winning. And then you're in this Ten of Rods energy. And I know that some people get scared of this card when it shows up because it looks like someone is overwhelmed, right? So this could be, right, the enemy being overwhelmed because they're seeing that, like, because in that direction, which is the future, they're seeing that all of your hard work and your mastery has paid off. So that could be that Ten of Rods energy representation. Or this could be a warning from Spirit saying that You have already mastered the work-life balance. Do not become overwhelmed. And what will keep you from becoming overwhelmed by all of the hard work that you put in is recognizing that you mastered it, being graceful, elegant, supple, limber with the wellness of your soul, your spirit, and how you interact with others that help build up the future with you. Be clever, humorous, and cunning, because you're being received as a refreshing personality. Like, people enjoy your character. They're invigorated and rejuvenated by the way that you do this thing called life. And that could also be like you. Like, you're invigorated and rejuvenated and refreshed by how you do this and how you've mastered it. Like I said, believable, trustworthy, credible, and convincing. So moving on into the future, what is to come in the future? Spirit said, this is what I already knew. Because this is what I could already see. I already had a vision of this. I'm already able to see the joy that comes from God, the source of the soul. Look, he's so happy. And I think that this one has a rod in his hand too. So, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing you go from this little baby riding on this horse called life in this world, you know, being the child spirit in the vessel, and then being in this Queen of Rods energy. Like, you went from the little baby to this grown Queen of Rods energy. Now, what words is so good? Smart. You're intelligent, stylish, and witty. You're influential, powerful, prominent, and important. Spirit is saying your soul already knew. Your sun, S-U-N, already knew that you were going to be this kind of person. That you were already going to be in this Queen of Rods energy. And so I'm seeing you in the King of Cups energy, where you are managing and mastering your emotions, and you're able to communicate them well, and also communicate with the emotions of, you understand the emotions of others. And I'm saying that because you are in this King of Cups energy, you're not annoying. You don't irritate people. People can't irritate you. And it's not costing you anything to be that way. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm seeing that you're going to be in this Hierophant energy, where people are going to recognize you as this kind of leader that is in this King of Cups energy, that is intelligent and smart and influential and not annoying and not exhausting, and unbothered. And a leader, someone that they look up to, someone that they come to help give them guidance. Now, I didn't see that when I was doing this read yet, because all of these cards are face down. However, I'm seeing it now, like we all see it. And you're being received as courageous, brave, fresh, new, original, good in this energy, this Hierophant energy, and non-violent. People don't see you as destructive or vicious or furious. They're winning this work. Oh, see, I was just about to say, now if that High Priestess card come out, somebody is really up here doing something, okay? What is coming through next is someone that you can trust, a love connection. And when I see the word haunting in reverse, that means that you've broken this curse. Whatever there was a curse on that had to do with you finding love, you being in love, you being able to be in a relationship, as far as the anxiety and feeling perplexed and being upset and being scared and not being attracted or feeling attractive and you feeling alone, like all of that was haunting you, the spirit of all of that may have been haunting you in the past, is no more. You can forget about being haunted. You can forget about being witched or cursed, and you can forget about being considered unearthly. Spirit is saying that the earth sees you as a revolutionary, innovative, rebellious against your enemies, and you attracted a union, someone that you love, someone that you trust, and it, you know, they came together. So it's maybe twin flame, soul tie type of situation. I'm seeing winning is worth it. The win was worth it. So then I see you in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Just grateful and a lot of admiration for the time that has been put in, the money that was earned, the wealth that was established, and the connection with God, source, universe, nature, the little things. Look, I don't have to be holding this little birdie in my hand and admiring the good things in life, though I am. You're being received as trustworthy, honest, reliable, unfailing, delicate, fragile, and even thin. Like, people are being delicate with you because you're someone that they feel like they can trust. Or you may be feeling that way about this person that you're in a union with, or they may be feeling that way about you. Now I see you in this Fool energy. Now you're getting real adventurous now. You going out. Being adventurous, you exploring, you optimistic about where it is that you gotta go. You got all the stuff that you need, and you like being stuck up in the house is absurd. That's ridiculous. If you want to be stuck up in a house, it would be foolish and senseless to be sitting up in the house and wasting your life away and not exploring the amazing world that you live in, especially if you got the money that says I can go, right? You're being received and perceived as attractive, appealing, seductive, arousing. Somebody looking at you, Cancer. Astonishing, staggering, stunning. People are very attracted to you in this energy of you just being an explorer and adventurous. And I'm seeing the moon got you back, because the moon is the next card that you're in. Maybe the moon is your inspiration, because I'm seeing inspirational, exhilarating, inspiring, stimulated. So it could have to do with your memories, and your emotions are what is inspiring you and fueling your desire to not be arrogant in this. In this moon energy, I'm seeing you as not egotistical, not overconfident, and not conceited. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. It has like the wolves looking up to looking at the castle, and then the moon, and then the girl is resting in the moon. Though, you see that little crab right there? Cancer, you on this card. And maybe these animals and that crab are looking at themselves. They're all different parts of deja vu. They're all different parts of this one being. They're affected by the moon and what is, the intelligence of it, essentially what it's thinking. So then I see you in this Hanged Man energy. This is all gonna happen in the future. I see you in this Hangman energy, where you're just relaxing. Like, the thing about the Hangman is it kind of resembles like a sense of, like, if it was upside down, like if it was reversed, then that would represent like you feeling stuck and bound, like you can't move because you're all hung up. Though the Hangman upright represents flexibility and adaptability and the ability to be able to be like, even if I'm upside down, hanging upside down, I'm chilling. It's for a reason. Like, I'm relaxed. I'm not stuck here. I could always change this pose if I wanted to, right? This is how we come out of the womb, head first. And that's my interpretation. That's the way that I perceive it, is like this rather than like this, like, you know what I mean? And then considering the fact that the moon is before that card, it's like you're being birthed from the energy of the moon to be in a relaxed position where I'm seeing you in this light. Spirit is saying that if you did feel bound up and unspirited, or unlively by those chains, or ways that you might have felt overwhelmed in the past from working, or feeling alone, or unattracted, or scared, or upset, that the moon is aligned with you in your exploration, reminding you of the work-life balance, the offer that was provided to you from the divine. It just seems like you need a reminder to get some rest so that you can maintain your peace. That's what I'm seeing. Don't forget to meditate, is what Spirit is saying. Because what's to come, you know, as the money comes in or more responsibilities come in, I'm seeing natural benefits are coming in from all of the hard work that you've been putting in with this Eight of Rods energy. And that it would be foolish, stupid, dumb, or moronic to quit. That's what I'm saying. Right. Spirit is saying don't sacrifice the wellness of your soul, or even start thinking that nature doesn't have your back, because that would be stupid and foolish. Why? Because a connection with the moon and the earth is a natural connection, and it's not dysfunctional, right? And this Eight of Rods could represent that someone or something in energy in the future is trying to bring you conflict or some type of challenge. And Spirit is saying that they're going to feel stupid, like someone that tried to bring you a challenge in the past, when they see you in this Hanged Man energy relaxing, it's making them feel like they're not living the best kind of life that they could be living. I heard yup. And then it's also making them feel stupid because they worked so hard in this Eight of Rods energy to try to give you a hard time. That's what I'm seeing. So whoever they are, you may not even know who they are. It's given like troll energy. Like surfing the net. I did say someone was like maybe looking you up on the internet, or you were looking something up on the internet to try to build a better future, and then someone tried to either way you were building trust and bonds, or trust bonds. So this Eight of Rods energy is like someone feels stupid, or they may be in some type of regret because okay, now it's all making sense. So the last card for this read of what's going to happen in the future because of this cycle, right? If you get a divine offer, you mastering the balance of work and life, and relationships maybe even, was all worth winning what's going to happen in the future, because you're gracefully in this Ten of Rods energy taking on whatever challenges have come your way in the past, and you're still being refreshed, restored, and renewed, and you're being perceived as clever and witty and graceful. Or that's also some type of warning that Spirit is giving you to not be overwhelmed, or don't overwhelm yourself by the idea of the cost of living, because it brings you together and closer to the future that you've actually have been praying for, which is the trust bonds. So let's see what this last part says. You're not miserable, you're not repulsive, you're not offensive, you're not foul, you're not pitiful, and you're not wrecked. That's the word. At the end of this, I'm seeing you in the 3 of Cups. So it's bringing it all full circle. 3 of Cups. That those same 3 cups that you were reflecting on, and then you got a divine offer from, are now in 3D. People that you're coming to and giving communion with, or having a conversation with about the good things. And that's your justice. That you got the 10 of Cups. All your wishes came through. So baby, was it worth it? It was worth it, because you winning. So sending love and light and healing energy to you, Cancer, and I will see you all next time. Bye.